All right,
There he
jumping
is. There we
the
go.
gun.
Jumping the gun.
What?
He's jumping the gun. They're not even rolling
I
yet.
thought you said he has a
Can you
gun.
do a quick ID? Just say, I'm Josh for the...
Hi, I'm Josh Reinhold for Relativity.
All right, we're good to go.
Okay.
Straight or gay?
I'm gay.
All right, he fucking said it. Like, there was one, the other guy was such a pussy.
Josh is a
jeez.
great dancer.
Right? Look at that.
Great
Hey.
dancer.
I'll dance
All
for
right,
you
he
later.
gets an extra minute and a half.
All
for
right,
being
so
honest.
start by telling us about your character, King Hyperion, and what attracted you to the role.
His gayness.
Fantastic.
He wanted just to have his balls swinging in the wind.
Excellent.
Over there.
And what was it like working with Tarzan?
That was the reason I did the movie, was because I had heard about Tarsem's name. I heard that he was a commercial director, came out of commercials, and he had done a couple movies. And I looked at his commercial reel, especially the Nike commercial, and I thought, well, I read the material. It was well written, but I don't necessarily think I would have wanted to do it if it wasn't a guy who was a shooter, a guy who could bring some technical, some great lighting, some very stylish lighting, plus have a feel for that whole, all the stuff they're doing these days with the digital and the other crap. And when I saw his commercial reel, I thought, this guy's really good. And so what's nice is to see and hear about somebody who's so technical, and yet when I get on the floor, and before I go over to like cut somebody's head off or something, Tarzan would say, well, could you stop over there and pick up that flower petal, or could you stop there and maybe, rub that apple before you go do that. He'd give little adjustments to choices that I made that would embellish the choices. It would be it became better because of the little tweak that he gave me, and that's what acting is all about, is that collaborative effort to find the most interesting choices and make it, entertaining, I guess, for the public to watch, and not just do everything as, oh, that's the evil guy, that's the good guy,
Right. Did you have a favorite scene to shoot in the film?
I think it was the pomegranate scene, because I actually spoke in that scene, and I was only there for about 8 days, and it was quite a bit of dialogue, and I was trying to read the cue card through the fog and the smoke, because there was quite a lot to say, and but the dialogue was written very well, and what was going on in the moment, because I think I was torturing another poor soul with the shit that was coming out of my mouth, so it was all fun.
Cool. And tell us one thing we don't know about King Hyperion.
King Hyperion was supposed to have a love scene with, what's her face?
Frida.
With Frida. And we shot it, and it was so sexy. It was unbelievable. And they decided not to use it. And I don't understand why. You have to ask Tucker.
Okay.
Somebody told me that the scene was so hot that Tucker wanted to keep it privately for himself.
Okay.
All right?
All right. And what was it like in terms of working on set? How was the...
You mean aside from me asking Tarsem to go get me some chicken tandoori? It was fun. Everybody was great,
Yeah.
My girlfriend was there, Aiko, little Chinese girl. Chinese? Japanese girl that made the costumes, so she gave me a shoulder rub.
How was it working in those costumes?
Terrible.
Terrible.
Well, she made them so nice and stylish, it was bearable, but it was heavy, the makeup was heavy, the clothes were heavy, but she put so much work into it that, it was a privilege to here I come for 8 days, and she's been working for 1,000 days, 3 years on the wardrobes, and Tarsem had this in his head for several years or whatever, and so, I just showed up to the party and everything, cake was already on the table.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.